as to rise above this transient, ephemeral, material level. Adi Shankara says that I am the Shiva, I am the expanded state of consciousness, and you too try to become this bliss and embodiment of bliss, Shiva. Adi Shankaracharya asking us to rise above the level of organized setup of society. When we are bound to a particular setup of society, it could be social institution, it could be a particular ideology, it could be a certain frame of thought, or it could be a particular culture. When we are confined our awareness to this particular established system, we love something, and same love generates hate towards something else. In the name of religion, we have developed certain organized systems to regulate the lifestyle of the citizens. We have developed certain institutions, social institutions, and these social institutions have done good, considerable good, no doubt, no denial. But at the same time, they have divided the society into multiple fragments. So when a particular person is attached to something, some system, some institution, some ideology, some organization, some dogma, in simple words, if he likes something, we need to dislike something else. So Acharya asking us to raise from this level. To be a universal being, we need not consider any of these divisions. Just these divisions are created to regulate the social life. All these social institutions, all these organized religions, all these glorified cultures, they have regulated life to some extent. That they're all good, but at spiritual level we need to shed all these ideas, ideals, just identifying our consciousness, our inner awareness with the witness, with the ever wakeful witness present deep within us, that is known as Shiva. Shankaracharya referred this witnessing consciousness as Shiva. Certain acts are considered as holy acts in all the cultures, in all societies. So that is what the punya is in Indian context. If we perform a particular act which is good to everybody in the society and which is good to the particular individual who is performing the particular act, this act is considered as holy act, and the person who is performing this holy act would enjoy the fruit of this holy act in the course of time, in the course of life, perhaps in the coming life. So this is what punya is. The papa, the sin is, quite against to this act. If a person, if any individual, if he does something which causes a pain, agony and injury at physical level or pain at mental level to any living being, it is known as sin. These concepts are prevalent in all the cultures and religions. Let us explore these concepts at a deeper level. Is there any person who can perform a holy act which wouldn't cause any form of harm or pain to any living being in the world? I think I am clear about my question. Just I want to know that, is there any individual in the world who can perform a holy act which can never cause any form of pain in any living being? Just you think, it's literally impossible.
न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदः न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहम् शिवोऽहम्.
Suppose I am a vegetarian. I never kill any animal. I am a virtuous person. I am very kind-hearted. I am very compassionate person. But when you get deeper into the subject, no living being in the universe, in the world, in nature, can sustain its life unless it kills some other living being. Even killing trees also a kind of violence. So violence is happening there in the process of killing trees, yet it is unseen, unknown, because we have considered in our culture that a particular form of killing is violence and other forms are not acts of violence. This is about food habits. At every position, at every level, in every area of life, we are exploiting people. Everywhere we are doing something which is considered as sin, because we are hurting the feelings of people, and also we are causing harm in some form to other creatures or other fellow living beings, other fellow human beings. So the concept of punya, the holy act, and the concept of sin, these are the concepts not well thought out from the wider perspective of life. What is happiness to me is bound to be the misery for others. What is misery for others bound to be happiness to me. Day in and day out, we witness this phenomenon. We are traveling, commuting in a crowded bus. There are many co-passengers, co-commuters are standing, and you want to get up, and you want to offer a seat to somebody else, weak, old people, and there are other women, children standing. It shows your compassion towards a fellow human being. But just think from wider perspective. Can a single person help everybody who is standing in the bus? The people who are sitting, if they stand and offer seats to all the commuters who are standing, the problem is not solved, because again the standing part remains. Suffering remains there. At spiritual level, all these acts are nothing, reduced to nothing, because all these acts constitute a sort of ego within us, and that would hamper our path to the ultimate goal. So that's what I am saying. I am not denying. I am not just saying, oh, you shouldn't be compassionate, you shouldn't offer seats to women, children, old people when you are commuting in a crowded bus. Don't interpret this that way. I am saying that in spite of compassionate people in society, in spite of generous people in society, in spite of too many philanthropists in the society, poverty, remained untouched. We are all hypocrites. No, we exploit society at a larger scale. After earning multi-millions, we just donate our, give away 1% of it, just to add the tag of philanthropist. So I am not hurting anybody's feelings. I beg your pardon. All the punya and all the papa, these concepts at every level, they have their limitations. And don't get carried away by these